This is the human test. The test to see if you are a human. Please raise your hand if something applies to you. Are we agreed? Yes? Then let's begin. Have you ever eaten a booger long past your childhood? It's okay, it's safe here. Have you ever made a small weird sound when you remember something embarrassing? Have you ever purposely lowercased the first letter of a text in order to come across as sad or disappointed? Have you ever ended a text with a period as a sign of aggression? Okay, period. Yes. Have you ever seemed to lose an airplane ticket 1,000 times walked from the check-in to the gate? Have you ever put on a pair of pants and much later there was a loose sock smashed up against your thigh? Good. Have you ever tried to guess someone else's password and so many times that it locked their account? Have you ever had a nagging feeling that one day you will be discovered as a fraud? Yes, it's safe here. Have you ever hoped that you had some ability that you hadn't discovered yet, that you are just naturally great at? Yes. Have you ever misplaced a TED badge and immediately started imagining how a 3 days Vancouver vacation would look like? Have you ever marveled at how someone who you thought was so ordinary could become so beautiful? Have you ever stared at the phone, smiling like an idiot while texting with someone? Have you ever subsequently texted that person the phrase that I'm staring at the phone, smiling like an idiot? Have you ever tempted to or gave in to the temptation of looking through someone else's phone? Have you ever had a conversation with yourself and suddenly realize that you are a real asshole to yourself? Has your phone ever run out of battery in the middle of an argument, and it's sort of like the phone was waking up with both of you? Have you ever thought working on an issue between you was futile because it should just be easier than this, or this was supposed to happen just naturally? Have you ever realized very little in the long run happens naturally? Have you ever woken up blissfully and then suddenly been flooded by an awful remembrance that someone had left you? Have you ever lost the ability to imagine a future without someone that no longer was in your life? Have you ever looked back at that event with a sad smile of autumn and realization that futures will happen regardless? Congratulations, you have now completed the test. You are all human.